former world title challenger David Nyika. 2 weeks' time, you will be back on the Sunny Bill vs 4 Gallen undercard. How do you feel to be back in the ring?
Good, bro. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm fit. I'm healthy. It took a little while to get, back into the swing of things with sparring, and it's been psychologically very challenging this camp. But I'm here. I'm ready. I've ticked all the boxes, and I'm proud of myself, man. Like this has been a hard camp, and I can't wait for this one to be done, if I'm honest. Because it's been hard, man. It's been hard. It's a hard sport.
No, exactly. You were just fighting for a world title. Before you actually took the late notice step in, you were ranked in the top 10. What is the process to going back into those rankings from where you stand now?
This guy's not making weight, so I think it's a heavyweight bout, but I'll probably end up coming in at the cruiserweight limit anyway, just to keep the sanctioning bodies happy, keep the IBF, WBO. I just need to get back on a winning streak, and I think being loyal to those sanctioning bodies is important. And we've got a good relationship with the IBF and the WBO. So yeah, it's just we've got to get back in the winning column.
Not too easy. You did mention this will be potentially at heavyweight. Will that be a heavyweight debut at all?
I guess so. Yeah, technically, but I just think he's a fat lump, I know he's at home eating biscuits, man. So I'm sticking to my guns, eating my Manuka honey, doing all the right things,
honey.
So no, I'm excited, and I don't care how fat he is. Let's fight, man.
Yeah, he's both from New Zealand. Have you had to do any work or sparring with him in the past, like just living there?
Yeah, I've sparred probably about 50 rounds with Nik, and it was always competitive. He always tried to take my head off. He was a fair bit fitter back then, and he was on a bit of a tear. So no doubt it's going to be a good fight, because he's so hard to kill. Jai can get him out of there in 10 rounds. So if I could do that, that would be a really, really big statement.
Now, what style, to the fans who don't know, what style does Nik actually present to you as a fighter? Is he a brawler? Does he like to box?
Nik's a survivor. He's a survivor. He's like the cockroach of the animal kingdom. He's like, and that's not to say he's a bad person. I'm not a dickhead. He's actually a really nice guy, and I respect and appreciate him. But he's so hard to kill. He's got such a great fighter's IQ, something that you can't teach, So I'll do well to get him out of there. But there's a high chance it could go the distance. So I'm prepared for 8 hard rounds.
Not too easy. Now you will be co-main event, I'm pretty sure.
I think we're a little bit earlier, because I'm trying to get my fans to watch back home. So we got prime time back in New Zealand. Yeah,
they're 2 hours ahead of Australia, are they?
I believe so. Yeah.
Now, Sunny, it'll be headlining a stacked undercard. I mean, you've got Alex Leopold Jr. fighting on there. How does it feel like, having Sunny and Paul, they bring a sort of a different crowd into the boxing world. How does it feel knowing that you will be able to present yourselves to that NRL crowd, rugby crowd, and just, sort of market to them?
It's a great crossover, I've always looked up to Sunny. Like, I don't idolize anyone, but Sunny's such a great example for young up and coming athletes. He's been and done so much in his given sport. So for me to be able to come up underneath someone like Sunny is awesome. It's a great opportunity, and they've got a bit of a grudge match, which I think will bring a bit of attention. And it's all good for us. Like, it doesn't matter what crossover it is, if it's the Jake Pauls or the whoever it is, bringing eyes to our sport is all good stuff. Those crossovers are awesome. If we have UFC crossovers, I'd love to fight a UFC fighter in the future. It's all good for us.
Not too easy. Last thing I want to ask you, over the weekend, Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez just defended his cruiserweight world titles against Yunel Dorticos of Cuba. How would he go in a potential fight or potential showdown with Jai Opetaia? You've been in the ring with Jai. How do you see that fight going down?
I just think that Jai is the most dominant cruiserweight right now, and Zurdo, as tricky and as experienced and as tough as he is, I just think Jai will have an answer. I can't see anyone beating him right now. So I think it's a good fight. I think it's that would be massive for the cruiserweight division, and a unification is a huge deal. So I think the cruiserweight division is the most exciting division in boxing. There's the heavyweights, but at cruiserweight you've got all the mobility of the light heavies, of the lighter weights, but you've got that power as well. You've seen Jai can spark people. I'm one of them. So it's such an exciting division, and we need those big fights to keep growing our division.
Too easy. Thank you, time.
Cheers, brother.